Hey everyone! In this video, we'll show you how to manage your accounts in Best Budget, which mainly includes effortlessly adding your bank accounts, savings accounts, credit cards, mortgage, retirement accounts, assets and liabilities to Best Budget. This gives you a complete picture of your finances in one convenient location. Edit accounts with ease by making changes to your existing accounts with just a few clicks. Close accounts not in use with some simple steps within the app. Access the Accounts menu. Tap on the Accounts menu. This is your central hub for managing all your accounts at one place. Before we dive into adding accounts, let's talk about one of the key features in Best Budget, available to spend. Best Budget calculates this amount by adding up the balances of all your positive budget accounts. Knowing your available to spend helps you in avoiding overspending, making informed spending decisions, track your financial progress. Now let's get started on adding your first account. Look for the plus sign button. This is a shortcut for adding a new account to your financial overview. Give your account a descriptive name. For example, if you use Axis Bank, you could name it as Axis Savings or Axis Checking. This makes it easy to identify each account. Select the appropriate account type from the three categories: budget accounts, non-budget accounts, loans and mortgage accounts. Budget accounts are used for regular spendings like your salary, savings, credit cards, cash in hand or e-wallet accounts, etc. Non-budget accounts are the accounts you don't actively budget for and aimed at holding funds for long-term purposes such as investments or long-term savings, assets, debts and liabilities. Loans and mortgages are for tracking loan or mortgage repayments. I'll select Savings tab to start with. Enter the initial balance. This is the amount of money you currently have in your actual bank account. When you select a savings account type, the system will automatically default the sign button to positive, so just enter the amount. I'll enter say 50,000. You have an option to add any additional notes or details about the account, which is completely optional. Once you have entered the account name, type, initial balance and notes, simply tap the Save button. Your account is now successfully added to Best Budget. You can now see your newly added account displayed in the Accounts tab under Budget Accounts section. If you can notice, the available to spend is now changed to 50,000 from 0. Clicking on an account will open a dedicated view. This view will display a list of all transactions associated with that specific account. Adding a new account will automatically generate an initial transaction. This initial transaction will include the initial balance information. At the top of your account view, you will see three balance types: cleared, pending and working. The working balance is the total of both cleared and pending transactions. Cleared transactions are those that have already been taken place, while pending transactions are those that haven't yet been approved or finalized yet. Check out the transaction tutorial for more information on this. Let's now add a non-budget account, which follows a similar process. Let's add a mutual fund. Enter the account name, select the account type as investment, enter the amount and click on the Save button to store the information. Let's add one more account of a different account type. I'll name it as HDFC Credit Card. Choose Credit Card as the account type. Notice the sign will automatically change to negative. Input the current outstanding balance of your credit card, for example 10,000. You can add any relevant notes or details about the account. Click the Save button and there you go. HDFC Credit Card is added to your budget section. If you notice, your available to budget will remain unchanged. Though it is a budget account, it is not included in the available to spend as it is a negative balance account. Clicking on an account will open a dedicated view. This view will display a list of all transactions associated with that specific account. Adding a new negative balance account will automatically generate an initial outstanding transaction. Let's add a loan account. We'll follow the same steps as above, but we'll select the account type as mortgage. Enter the outstanding balance. This is the current balance of your loan, not the original loan amount. If you don't remember, you can find this on your loan statement. Input the annual interest rate. The current annual interest rate charged on your loan. You can find this also on your loan statement. Enter the monthly EMI. This is the fixed amount you pay each month towards your loan. An important tip: make sure you provide accurate details. Providing accurate details helps Best Budget to offer the proper insights. Your home loan account will now appear in the Mortgage and Loans section. Clicking on an account will open a dedicated view. This view is unique and different than that of budget and non-budget accounts. The account summary gives you a clear picture of your loan. It shows key details like how much you still owe, that is the principal remaining, how much you have already paid off, that is the principal paid, and total interest paid, and when your loan will be finished, which is the actual payoff date. This information helps you understand the full cost of your loan and encourages you to pay it off early to save on interest. The Transactions button at the bottom of the screen shows the complete history of your financial activity. This includes transactions from when you first set up your accounts, regular spendings, and scheduled payments. We'll dive deeper into transactions in an upcoming tutorial. I have added some more accounts for the demo purpose. Let's now see how to edit the existing account in Best Budget. To edit an account, find the desired account in your accounts list. Click on the account to view its details. You can edit an account in two ways. One is by clicking on the initial transaction, which opens editing option within the transaction details. The other is by clicking on the three dots menu and select Edit Account. This provides broader editing options for the entire account. It is recommended to use the three dots menu to avoid accidental changes to the transaction data. From there, you can modify the account name, balance, and memo. A quick note: while you can edit the account name, balance, and memo, you cannot change the account type directly. If you need to change the account type, you'll need to close the account and create a new one with the correct account type. Reconciliation is the process of making sure your account balance in Best Budget matches the balance shown on your bank statement. We'll dive deeper into reconciliation once we start adding transactions in the next video. To close a physically closed account, go to the Accounts tab and select the account. Click the three dots and then choose Close Account. And carefully review the warning message which says any scheduled transactions linked to this account will be deleted, and if there is any remaining balance, an adjustment transaction will be created to bring the balance to zero. If you proceed, a positive adjustment transaction will be created to offset any negative balance. For instance, closing a credit card with a negative 10,000 balance will result in a positive 10,000 adjustment transaction. Check the Transactions view to see this change. Closing an account will impact your available to spend amount. If the account had money in it, that money would no longer be in available to spend. However, you can still see the account history by going to the Closed Account section in the top left corner of your Accounts tab. You can reopen closed accounts by navigating to the Closed Account section and clicking on the Reopen button on the desired account. Keep in mind that reopened accounts start with zero balance, so you'll need to adjust the balance manually afterwards. You can change the order of your accounts by clicking the Rearrange icon in the top right corner. Drag and drop the three line handles next to each account to reorder them. Remember, you can only rearrange accounts within the same type, budget or non-budget. That concludes our overview of accounts. We hope this information was helpful. With this information, you are ready to take the next step, adding your accounts to Best Budget. Let's go! If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at support@bestbudget.in. Thank you.